It's April 30, 2024, 6:28 in the morning. It's 56 degrees Fahrenheit, 13 degrees Celsius, and I'm going for a walk. The Rubik's Cube shelf is gone. This is the first lilac flower of the year. This is the second. The big news at Paradise Pond is that they have drained the pond again, and they are clearing out all the debris that washed up over the floods this spring. This draining of the pond is something that they do regularly, yearly, but it seems like they've been doing it more often lately, which makes sense because I think we've been having more floods than usual. It's always kind of cool though to see what kind of secrets live underneath the water. These secrets seem to be a whole lot of mud. Someone walked in it. Somebody dropped this thing, and now it's gonna be here forever. The waterfall is dry. The pond is draining out and heading down the Mill River. I thought those boards that were stuck there had washed down in the river, but they're actually broken off of the dam. Green flag in a yellow field. What's behind this door? Well, judging by the sound of it, aliens. This is a maple, Trident maple. This is where they get Trident gum from. Basement laundromat. Good morning. Wow. The FL in this sign stands for Forbes Library. But when you walk by it and you just catch it out of the corner of your eye, it kind of looks like L exit. I haven't decided which way to go, so I'm going to go whichever way the walk signal pops up on first. Across that way or across that way? Doesn't look like it's across that way. Across this way? Or is it going to be across this way? You think after all these years I would know the pattern. Is it this way? Or is it going to be this way? Are we going to cross that way? Which one's going to turn to walk first? Place your bets now on FanDuel. This way? Or this way? Neither still. This is a long bit. I apologize for how long this clip is. And now you see how hard it is to cross the street. I got the red hand both directions. It's waving at me, but it's saying no. I'm waving, go away. Oh, it's this one. I'm doing it. I'm out in the middle of the intersection. It's flashing. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I made it, no problem. So many flower petals. They're falling right now. It's the game of life. Hire maid and butler service. Pay $65,000. Just in case that was confusing, that game of life was in a storefront window display. If you came along on my walk yesterday, you may remember me mentioning that my band Gentle Hen was going to have a show that afternoon. And we did, and I said that I would give an update, so here's the update. The plan was that we were to play on a converted Futureliner vintage bus. It had been switched into a stage by some imaginative mechanics, I suppose. And that was exciting. But it turned out that we did not play on that stage, because where that stage was to be set up, there was an encampment of students who were doing a protest, which is a great tradition in the University of Massachusetts, and good for them. And so we were moved to a different stage, sort of on the other side of campus, a big stage, which was great because we got to play really loud. We got to play on a, with a great total sound system, and that was nice. The only problem was the big stage had been set up for the morning events. The smaller bus stage had been set up for the afternoon events, so they had all kinds of other stuff going on, hot air balloon rides, petting zoo, I don't know what else. And so by the time we were playing on the big stage, there was really nobody there to watch. So a handful of folks, but it was great to be able to loudly play and sing these songs out, echoing across the town of Amherst, Massachusetts, where I developed so much of my musical style, really, walking around that very campus years ago with my Walkman, listening to, the Replacements and REM and XTC and Jane Siberry and Buffalo Tom, who was just a brand new band starting right there at the time as well. And so that was cool. We did a lot of reminiscing, saw how the campus had changed, and we got to rock out pretty heavily on that big stage. It was a beautiful afternoon, so it was good all around. And that is my gig update. Circle's looking up, Circle's looking down. Okay, thanks.